The bombshell press conference of KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, who made allegations that Police Minister Senzo Mchunu undermined investigations into political killings and organized crime. He drew links between the disbanding of the task team to investigate political murders and connections between comrades of Senzo Mchunu and connections to dodgy figures in South Africa's criminal underworld. Essentially what Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi says, we have politicians who are in cahoots with gangsters.
I mean, I sat on my couch watching that press conference and I was shocked, but I wasn't surprised. I think, and this is a large conversation we have in politics often, is that we all know politics is a dirty game. And unfortunately, these allegations coming to light, I don't think that it's anything unusual that we haven't had before. I mean, like just last year, the deputy president's armed bodyguards beat up people on the road. Like there's many instances in which that there are strong ties between the illicit drug world, looking at organized crime. When we look at the degradation currently that is going on within SAPS, and you look at how that is filtering into the national executive, I don't think that this is going to go anywhere. And I know that's a strong claim. I think a lot of people are very invigorated. And I had this conversation with a friend, and he was like, but no, this time is different, and the country is outraged, and how can you have a general get on national TV and say that the Minister of Police is involved in drug trafficking? It's going nowhere. Like, we're going to set up a commission of inquiry. I mean, at most, we'll get a reshuffle. But I don't think that the president will remove the Minister of Police, because right now, when you look at the broader geopolitical tensions within the GNU, the DA is calling already for the Minister of Higher Education and Human Settlements and the Deputy Minister of Water and Sanitation to be gone. And if the president moves on the Minister of Police, he'll have to move on the others. And we're looking at this like broader chess game that is going on. So it's going nowhere.
Of course, allegations must be tested.
Yeah.
But we don't have a general culture in South African politics that, unlike other countries, more mature democracies, that even at the mere inference of some impropriety, a minister or a cabinet secretary steps aside to protect the dignity of that office. We simply don't have that. I can think, well, Nosiviwe Mapisa Nkakula resigned as Speaker of the National Assembly after much pressure, and then criminal charges were laid against her. But I can only think of Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, the former Minister of Finance. The allegations weren't even based on him. The allegations were based on an allegation that his son was involved in some sort of government-connected impropriety. And Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi then said, well, because it's my son, in order to protect the dignity of the office of the Minister of Finance, I am stepping aside. So well done on the late Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, but generally we don't have a culture of stepping aside.
And it starts from the top down. The president himself had said before he got into office that if he ever had to be implicated in anything that would cast aspersions on the office of the presidency, he would step aside. And then Phala came, Phala went, and he never stepped aside. I mean, we still haven't really gotten the full story in regards to what had happened with Phala, and we'll never know the full truth. And we don't have that culture because, I mean, in South African politics, people die in office. And that's the thing, is that we look at these elderly politicians who have been around since the first administration. And this is not me being ageist. I know that there's a big call to say, retirement age in this country is 60, and that's when you should knock the door in South African politics. I don't inherently think that's true. But we see almost this clawing to hold onto your positions of power for your own self-interest rather than the greater good of the office or for the country. And so I don't think that the minister will step aside. I don't think that anything will largely come of this. Whether or not the allegations would be true or not, I mean, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. That is under the eyes of the law in South Africa. I don't think we'll ever get the full story.